Okay, everybody listen up. We're about to dive into a universe where science meets mysticism. Logic entangles with magic. It's all about the duality, the tag team of your conscious and subconscious mind. Picture this. Your conscious mind is your ever-vigilant security guard, always on duty, discerning what should be allowed to infiltrate the fortress of your mind. Imagine the conscious mind like that tough, skeptical detective in an old film noir, chain-smoking cigarettes, questioning every passerby. It's the rational one, the logic machine, the one you're probably thinking with right now. But don't kid yourself, this gumshoe isn't running the show. Nope, it's the subconscious mind that's calling the shots. It's the emotional, reactive, seemingly irrational director of your life's movie. Imagine you decide, I'm gonna hit the gym every day, from Monday to Friday. Yeah, you made that decision with your conscious mind, your tough-talking, hat-tipping detective. But the director, the subconscious, is not on board. And boy, is he a diva. When it's time to get up early for the gym, it starts throwing a fit, tossing scripts, yelling at assistants, creating a ruckus. This is not the norm, it shouts, and the detective, well, he tends to agree. Now this isn't just conjecture, I've lived it. Repetition, my friend, is the mother of all learning. Doing something over and over again, it's like drilling a new script into the director's mind, and eventually, it sticks. Suddenly, you find the joy in the pain of working out. You find the fulfillment in the struggle of building a business. It's the subconscious, not the detective, that creates lasting results, lasting change. We're talking about an entity so powerful it's considered connected to infinite intelligence, the universal mind, the source of all knowledge. Picture it, an uncharted library of wisdom, unbounded by the confines of the human mind. It's a marvel, really, when you think about it. Your subconscious is not just a part of your mind. It's the essence of you, the silent puppeteer controlling your breath, your heartbeat, even your damn hair growth. If we can harness it, tap into its power, we can make achieving our goals as automatic as breathing. Now, that doesn't mean the journey will be easy, but the ride will be a hell of a lot more enjoyable. Think of yourself as the captain of a ship sailing through the turbulent seas of life. Your orders, your thoughts, they dictate the course of your journey. Positivity breeds positivity. Negativity begets negativity. It's all about what script you feed the director, your subconscious mind. Understand, the subconscious is a unique beast. It doesn't judge, it doesn't analyze like our detective, our conscious mind. It just reacts, adapts, creates reality based on the information it's given. It's time we stop underestimating this powerhouse. The subconscious mind, it's the director of the film of our life. Let's give it the damn Oscar it deserves. All right, sit tight, because we're going on another trip. Back to childhood, that time of life when your little brain was still under construction, an unguarded fortress, information from parents, teachers, classmates. It all seeped in, soaked up like a sponge, shaping your subconscious mind. Some of it, like sunlight and rain, nurtured your growth. Some of it, like storms and harsh winds, scarred you. Might be that crippling self-doubt, that lack of focus, or maybe that insatiable craving for junk food. All of it programmed into your subconscious, pulling your puppet strings even now. But here's the kicker. Once you've crossed a certain threshold in life, once you've tasted the wisdom of books like this one, you realize you've got the power to rewrite that programming. Is it hard? Is it easy? Well, depends on you, and the chaos of information constantly battering at your mind. Imagine you decide to build a business, but the world, like an overbearing parent, keeps telling you it's too hard, too stressful, too damaging to your life. That's the majority script that's seeping into your subconscious. But then, there are those maverick entrepreneurs, those contrarian souls who flow through business like a dance, who savor the process, who mold success out of ease rather than stress. If you're lucky enough to be surrounded by these folks, their script gets etched into your subconscious. Now, what if you've got a mix? Half the world telling you one thing, the other half another. It's a goddamn script battle in your subconscious, a clash of titans, and the result, confusion. It's the same with health and fitness. You decide to shape up, eat healthily, hit the gym. You watch those inspiring videos, read those motivational blogs. But then, you're assaulted by junk food ads for the rest of the day. It's a battlefield in your mind, and the warrior in you faces intense resistance every time you try to eat correctly or hit the gym. Some folks keep pushing through this for years, stressing themselves out, battling their own minds. But a few wise ones, those who truly understand the power of the subconscious, they do something different. They filter out the contradictory information, cut off from sources of temptation, and fill their minds with positivity. They flow towards their goals, no resistance, no stress, just life in its natural rhythm. And the magic of repetition engraves this flow into their subconscious. Our conscious mind, the detective, the gumshoe, is only as powerful as the truths we feed it. Whether it's about business, fitness, or life in general, if you believe in it, your subconscious, the director, will bring it to life. It's like a secret handshake with the universe, the infinite intelligence, the motherlode of all wisdom. But here's the thing. You gotta really believe. Doubt is the nemesis of the subconscious. If you fill your subconscious with doubt, it will bleed into your actions. Let's say you have a business goal and it requires you to make 20 to 30 sales a month. If you believe in it, without a shadow of a doubt, you'll move mountains to achieve it. But if you harbor doubts, it'll creep into your subconscious, and your actions will mirror it. Remember, your subconscious isn't just a part of you, it is you. It's the director, the puppeteer, the captain of your ship. Feed it positivity, fill it with belief, and you'll sail smooth. Otherwise, prepare for a rough voyage. Now let's take a step back. Go back to the time when you were a snot-nosed, wide-eyed little runt, when your conscious mind was still a rough sketch, and every piece of information soaked into your subconscious, like a blood stain on a clean carpet. That fear of heights, that sweet tooth, that lack of focus, all of it was etched into your young, impressionable subconscious. But here's the sweet twist. There's a tipping point in life when you learn that you can rewrite that script. It might be as easy as a Sunday drive, or as hard as a bare-knuckle brawl, all depending on the cacophony of information you're swimming in every day. Picture this. You decide to venture into business, but the world, that old nag, is buzzing in your ear, harping about the hardships, the long hours, the stress. That's the general chorus seeping into your subconscious. But you've got a few rebel voices, entrepreneurs who glide through business like it's a dance, who savor the process and shape success from ease, not stress. If you're lucky enough to have these folks in your ear, their melody finds its way into your subconscious. But what if you're hearing a discordant symphony, half the world singing one tune, half another? It's an all-out brawl in your subconscious, and the result, a goddamn confusion. It's a similar story with health and fitness. You might start the day with an inspiring YouTube workout and a nutritious breakfast. But then, you're assaulted by junk food ads and office donuts for the rest of the day. It's like a civil war in your mind. The healthy side versus the junk side. Now, some people keep wrestling with their own minds for years, stressing out, wearing themselves thin. But a select few, the wise ones, do something different. They filter out the noise. They cut off from sources of temptation, and they fill their minds with positive vibes. They flow towards their goals like a river towards the sea, with no resistance, no stress, just life in its natural rhythm. Over time, this rhythm gets drummed into their subconscious. Now, it's not just about business or fitness. Whatever you believe, really believe, your subconscious will bring it to life. Picture this, a secret handshake with the universe, the infinite intelligence, the source of all wisdom. But here's the catch, you gotta truly believe. Doubt is like kryptonite to your subconscious. Feed it doubt, and it'll seep into your actions. Say you've got a business goal, to make 20 to 30 sales a month. If you believe in it without a flicker of doubt, you'll move mountains to achieve it. But if you harbor doubts, they'll show up in your sales pitch, your handshake, your smile. The subconscious isn't just a part of you, it's the essence of you. It's the director, the puppeteer, the maestro of your life symphony. Feed it positivity, fill it with belief, and you'll play a beautiful tune. Otherwise, brace yourself for a dissonant performance. Remember, your subconscious is your silent partner, controlling your heartbeat, your breath, your hair growth. We're trying to tap into the same power that controls these functions, the same power that spiritual texts and thinkers speak about. Its potential, unlimited, untapped, inside each of us. The trick is to believe it's there, to believe we can harness it. Think good and good follows. Think evil and evil follows. You're the artist. The canvas is your life and your thoughts, your paint. Your subconscious is the power that brings your art to life. From this day onwards, fill your mind with clean, clear thoughts and information. Open up the connection between your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, and the universal mind. Set a single focused goal. Focus on it, visualize it, meditate upon it, feel it, and let it seep into your subconscious. And then, watch the magic unfold. Your life will change, your actions will change, your confidence will soar. And the key to it all is repetition. Do it over and over again, till it's as automatic as breathing. Repetition is the hammer that drives the nail of positivity into the hard wall of the subconscious. Set up those walls and barricades, filter out the negativity, and watch as your life transforms. Remember, you're the captain of your ship, sailing through the turbulent sea of life. Your orders, your thoughts, they set the course. So choose wisely and sail smoothly. Keep your head buzzing with the expectation of the best. Keep your mind a positive echo chamber, and your subconscious will craft your reality from that noise. Here's an unwritten law of human nature. Left to its own devices, our mind tends to drift towards the negative. Call it self-preservation, call it survival instinct, call it whatever you want. We focus on negativity, analyze it, prepare for it, try to overcome it. But is that really the best way to live? The healthier choice is to focus on your goal like a laser beam. Consume the information that supports your goal, act in a way that furthers it, and use words that reinforce it. Now, I'm not saying you should stick your head in the sand, oblivious to the world around you. That's not what this is about. What I'm saying is, be aware of what's going on around you, but don't let it sway your focus from your goal. Keep reminding yourself of this. Your subconscious mind has the answer to all problems. If you tell your subconscious mind before bed that you want to wake up at 6 a.m., it'll jerk you awake at that exact time. Tapping into your subconscious doesn't require any Herculean effort or willpower. It's not a battle you have to win. It's simply about reprogramming your subconscious so that the things others call self-discipline become second nature to you. Words carry power. If you keep saying, "I can't afford it," or "I can't do this," your subconscious takes you at your word. You'll end up being the very thing you've told yourself you are. Instead, affirm, "I can do all things through the power of my subconscious mind." This isn't just some new age mumbo-jumbo. It's the raw power of faith and belief. You see, your subconscious mind is a mirror. If you tell yourself you can't do something, your reflection will be that of a person who can't. If you tell yourself you can, your reflection will be that of a person who can. It's that simple. And yet, the magic of the subconscious mind doesn't stop there. With enough repetition, you start believing even your wildest dreams. You start trusting in the certainty of your goal. And that's when the real magic happens. You'll face resistance. You'll hear the whispers of doubt. But you've got to fight through all that. Keep feeding your subconscious with positivity until doubt is nothing more than a distant echo. Finally, remember this. The healing power lies in your subconscious mind. If you cut yourself, your subconscious mind kicks into gear, patching you up. If you push yourself in the gym, it's your subconscious mind that rebuilds your tissues. Your subconscious mind is not just part of you. It's the life force in you, the master healer, the eternal optimist, the creative genius, the silent warrior. The trick is to tune into this power, to align yourself with it. And the key to it all, it's belief, pure, undiluted belief. So what if you can't see the outcome right now? Keep holding that mental picture, that vision of your goal. With enough faith, with enough persistence, that mental picture will come to life. It'll transform from a mere thought into reality. That's the power of the subconscious mind. That's the magic of belief. Just look around you, friend. You're surrounded by wealth, but it's not all in the form of money. Your skills, your knowledge, your energy, your motivation. These are all forms of wealth. And what's wealth but a form of value? What's money but a symbol of that value? Here's the deal, though. You've got to recognize this wealth within you before you can transform it into something tangible, something that others see as value. Once you do that, money will follow. You see, money is not the be-all and end-all. It's just a medium of exchange, a way to quantify the value you bring to the world. But be careful, friend. Your thoughts can either help you build wealth, or they can create barriers that keep wealth away. If you constantly think about scarcity, if you constantly dwell on how hard it is to create wealth, you're building a wall between you and wealth. Don't let those thoughts linger. As soon as they creep into your mind, kick them out and replace them with thoughts about your goal. Remember, your subconscious mind is more open to suggestion when you're relaxed. So don't try to force ideas into it. Instead, let them flow in naturally. Think about your goal, visualize it, emotionalize it, and your subconscious mind will start working to make it a reality. Your subconscious mind is a fertile field. If you plant the seeds of doubt, it'll yield a crop of failures. If you plant the seeds of belief, it'll yield a crop of successes. The choice is yours, friend. Choose wisely. When it comes to wealth, jealousy is your worst enemy. Envy and resentment are poison to your subconscious mind. If you're jealous of someone's wealth, you're telling your subconscious mind that you don't want wealth in your life. Instead, you should be happy for them. Celebrate their success as if it were your own. What you give, you receive. Remember, your subconscious mind is a mirror. It reflects what you feed it. The block to wealth, my friend, is in your own mind. Break that block by being in good mental terms with everyone. If you hold grudges, if you harbor resentment, you're building a wall between you and wealth. Tear down that wall, friend. Tear it down and let wealth flow into your life. This, my friend, is the key to wealth, to prosperity. It's not some secret formula or some get-rich-quick scheme. It's all about understanding your subconscious mind, how it works, and how you can make it work for you. Once you grasp that, there's no limit to what you can achieve. It's a way of life, friend, and once you embrace it, there's no going back. Let me spin you a yarn, one where you're not just getting by, but actually bathing in abundance. Picture it, friend. Money isn't a dirty word, it's just a vehicle, a way to measure the value you've contributed to the world. And the only barrier to wealth, it's right there in your own noggin. There's an old saying, what you condemn, condemns you. If you hate money, money will have no love for you. So it's about time you start mending that broken relationship with money. If you think it's evil, or that wealth is the preserve of the wicked, it's time to change the tune. Instead of damning money, bless it, cherish it. Grasp its potential to create good in the world. When you change your attitude towards money, you'll start attracting it. Here's something else you've got to chew on. True happiness doesn't come from a hefty bank balance or material possessions. It comes from within you. And the great thing is, it's completely within your control. You choose to be happy. You choose to focus on the positives, on the blessings in your life. The more you do this, the happier you'll become, and the more your outer world will reflect this inner joy. Remember this too, friend. You don't exist in a vacuum. There are people in your life, relationships you've built, and how you handle these relationships can make a huge difference in your life. If you're open, positive, and focused on your goals, you'll draw people into your life who'll support and inspire you, who'll help you reach your goals. But if you let negativity creep in, you'll find yourself surrounded by naysayers and doubters. You see, your subconscious mind is a hell of a thing. It doesn't question, it doesn't judge. It simply accepts what you feed it and reflects it in your life. If you feed it doubts and fears, you'll find yourself mired in them. If you feed it positivity and faith, you'll find yourself moving forward, overcoming obstacles and reaching new heights of success. It's all in your hands, friend. So choose wisely. You might think this is some wild goose chase, but I'm telling you, this shit works. Set your sights on a goal, any goal. It doesn't have to be your life's purpose, just something that gives you a reason to get out of bed in the morning. Make it challenging, something you've never achieved before, and stick with it like your life depends on it. This ain't about wishful thinking. It's about harnessing the power of your subconscious mind, and it's as real as it gets. Look, we've all got some baggage. Maybe you don't feel worthy of success or love, or whatever it is you're craving. Maybe you think money's dirty or rich people are assholes. But if that's what you believe, that's what you'll attract. That's why you've got to reprogram your subconscious, replace those limiting beliefs with ones that serve you. Believe me, it's easier said than done, but it's worth every ounce of effort. Now let's talk about relationships. People come into your life for a reason. They're not there for you to take from them, but to share life experiences with. And when you're clear about your goals, when you're positive and open, you'll attract people who'll help you reach those goals. Here's the deal. We're all mirrors. What you think about someone else is actually a reflection of what you think about yourself. You think good of someone else, you're actually thinking good about yourself. On the flip side, if you're thinking negative about anyone, you're actually saying you don't think positive about yourself. So catch yourself when you're thinking negatively about anyone and flip the script. Focus on the positive, and you'll start seeing more of it in your life. Remember this, what you do to others, you're doing to yourself. When you do good, good comes back to you. When you do harm, harm finds its way back to you. It's not some mystic law of karma, it's just the way our subconscious mind works. It records everything and reflects it back at us through our lives. So do good, think good, and good will follow you. Last but not least, always be aware that the external world is a reflection of your internal world. If you're positive, you'll see positivity. If you're negative, you'll see negativity. If you're happy, you'll attract happiness. If you're miserable, well, you get the picture. We're all masters of our own worlds. Sounds like some comic book superhero mumbo-jumbo, but it's true. We're the conductors of our own thoughts, the architects of our reality. That grumpy neighbor, that backstabbing colleague, they're not really the issue. The issue is us. Our thoughts, our feelings, they're mirrored right back at us in the faces of others. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would I attract negativity? I don't want to feel like crap. Well, none of us do. But sometimes that negativity is just a reflection of what's going on in the back rooms of our mind. Call it the subconscious or whatever you want. It's just the baggage we've been lugging around all these years. But the good news is, we can change that. We can reprogram our minds, swap out the faulty tapes for fresh ones. Let's talk about relationships. You know, the thing that gets most of us tangled up like a ball of Christmas lights. You attract what you put out there. Simple as that. If you're clear about your goals, if you're vibrating positivity, you're gonna pull in people who'll help you achieve those goals. But if you're harboring negativity, well, that's what you're gonna get. You see, it's not about being saintly and never having a negative thought. No, we're human, we're bound to screw up from time to time. But when you catch yourself in the act, when you flip that negative thought on its head, something beautiful happens. You start reprogramming your subconscious. And with each negative thought you convert into a positive one, you start building momentum. You start shifting the tide. You start creating a life that reflects the good in you, not the bad. Here's something else. What you do to others, you're doing to yourself. Might sound like some philosophical paradox, but it's true. When you do good, good comes back to you. When you do harm, harm finds its way back to you. It's not some cosmic scorecard, it's just how our minds work. Our subconscious is like a mirror, reflecting back at us the world we've created. The key here is to be aware that the world outside is just a projection of our internal world. If you're positive, you'll see positivity. If you're negative, you'll see negativity. If you're happy, you'll attract happiness. If you're miserable, well, you get the idea. We're all on a journey, my friend. A journey to become better versions of ourselves, to reach our goals, to make the world a better place. It's not easy. Hell, it's a lot harder than most of us care to admit. But it's worth it. And remember, you're not alone in this. We're all in this together, navigating this crazy thing called life. So stay positive, keep on keeping on, and never forget, you're the master of your world. And I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. Life as we know it is a battle, a tug of war between success and failure, joy and despair. But you see, the power to choose which end of the spectrum you want to be on lies with us. Each of us is a master puppeteer pulling the strings of our thoughts, reactions, and emotions. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, holds any significance unless we bestow it. But how does one do that, I hear you ask? Reprogramming, my friend. We've all got a subconscious mind buzzing like a neon sign in a dingy alley, repeating patterns, conditioning us with its constant hum. We've got to change the message on that sign, rewrite the program running in our head. And what about those invisible barriers we all love to erect around us? Call it mental blocks, self-sabotage, call it what you want. It's like we're trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. And what for? Most of these blocks are just illusions we've convinced ourselves are real. We want success, yet we sabotage ourselves before we even get a taste of it. Sounds messed up, right? Here's the kicker. These blocks, they're not some cosmic joke, some divine prank. They're there for a reason. They're the hurdles we have to jump, the walls we have to climb to reach the top. Every block we smash, every hurdle we leap over, brings us one step closer to our goal, our success. It's like a puzzle you have to solve, a game you have to win. The excitement, the adrenaline, the sheer joy of overcoming, that's what makes the journey worth it. Your subconscious, it's like a mirror. The world you see around you, it's just a reflection of what's going on inside you. If you're filled with positivity, your world will be a paradise. But if you're brimming with negativity, all you'll see is a wasteland. I've been around the block a few times, kid. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's this. What you do to others, you do to yourself. Call it karma, call it the law of attraction. If you dish out good, you'll get a plate full of good in return. If you serve up bad, well, you better be ready to eat it. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you've got to be all sunshine and rainbows all the time. We're human, we screw up. But when you catch yourself slipping into the abyss of negativity, pull yourself out. Flip the script, change the narrative. That's how you reprogram your subconscious. That's how you change your life. So my friend, if there's anything you're going to walk away with today, let it be this. You're the architect of your own fate. The universe is your canvas and you're the artist, with every color at your disposal. Don't let fear or doubt taint your masterpiece. Instead, let it be a vibrant tapestry of faith, courage, and unfaltering resolve. You've got the power to unlock the infinite intelligence that lies dormant within you, to tap into a force that's as old as time itself. And in doing so, you'll ignite a fire that will continue to burn brightly, a beacon of youthfulness, vigor, and resilience that's unquenchable. You'll find that fear shrinks in the face of your blazing spirit, and that every challenge becomes a stepping stone, a catalyst that propels you closer to your goal. So go ahead, cast away those mental blocks, those invisible chains that have been holding you back. Charge headfirst into the realm of the unknown, because on the other side of fear lies a life of endless possibilities, a world that's ripe with promise. And remember, the world doesn't happen to you, you happen to the world. You've got the power to shape your own narrative, to pen your own destiny. In the grand symphony of life, your voice matters. So sing it out loud and clear. After all, you're not just a spectator. You're the maestro, the virtuoso in this magnificent concert of existence. So, here's to you, the master of your thoughts, the navigator of your destiny, and the eternal youth marching to the beat of your own drum, setting the world ablaze with your indomitable spirit. Make your story one for the ages, a tale of courage, resilience, and unyielding perseverance. Let your life be a testament to the limitless power of the human spirit. And remember, as you embark on this exhilarating journey of self-discovery and unending growth, the key to a fulfilling life, to true success, is not the destination but the journey itself. So relish every moment, embrace every challenge, cherish every victory, and learn from every defeat. Now step forth into the world, let your spirit soar high and make your mark. You've got an incredible journey ahead. You're the hero in your own epic saga, and the world is waiting to see what you'll do next.